Um, damn, my internet's laggy. I've been good, Almond. Hello, Bullets. Bro, I knew people would be pissed at that video, bro. I was thinking for like 20 to 30 minutes before I posted that video whether or not I posted or not. W video, no offense, just facts. There's already people trying to bring up Hoyo comparisons in the comments. Like, they're already trying to make Hoyo comparisons in the comments, bro. I watched nearly the entire live stream, or the VOD. Because I was watching Mr. Pokey stream while, like, eating and doing shit for, like, a good hour. So I know exactly what was said. Yet the comments are trying to accuse me of not having watched the VOD at all. Oh my god. Will you be going for Rakia because she's best in slot for Camellia? Fuck no. I'll just use S6 Sanhua for Camellia. 100 comments in an hour? That's crazy. Bro, people take this drama shit like insanely seriously. I don't know why. And obviously, like, it's the big Wuwa content creators. And I myself am playing Wuwa and talking about it. So the fan bases of those creators aren't going to be the happiest about my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I could never disagree with their glorious kings. Ooh, it gives me black screens over and over again. I can't do the events. Oh shit, really? Hello, Celestial. Someone said HSR Annie was worse and you got 10 extra polls and those will be taken back in 3.3. I mean, the thing is, even if you make the polls argument, even though there are more polls from HSR's Annie than Wuwa's, we got 2 free limited 5 stars. Like, brother, that doesn't even fucking compare. Like, we got free Luocha or Ruanmei, and you can choose to save the golden token for other limited characters. And we're also, according to leaks, the free character, new limited character we're getting is Archer. So we're getting a free character limited 5-star from the collab, and we got a free limited from the Annie itself, plus the polls. Yeah, but that's not enough for me to pull on. Also got the global passive. The global passive that does nothing. The global passive that the Wuwa content creators love to bring up that literally does nothing. There is literally a boss in HSR that deals damage to you through shields, and a Venturine can still sustain through it. The global passive is a non-issue currently.
That figure. That paintbrush.
Are you saying HSR is more generous than Wuwa? No. I'm saying the Annie for HSR was more generous than Wuwa. But for some reason, because the Annie for Wuwa is so bad, a lot of people who like Wuwa, instead of comparing it to its previous patches, are comparing it to Honkai Star Rail and Genshin. That's what's going on right now. It's like an emergency, like go into your shell, attack Hoyo when something bad happens in the fucking game.
Watch out! A new technique.
I died to Flame Reaver thrice and I gave up. I was running a 159 speed Aventurine. Then you were probably sacrificing too much defense. Because I also ran an Aventurine with E0S1 Herda against Flame Reaver. And that man lasted 3 cycles completely fine. Like you likely just can't kill the Flame Reaver clones fast enough. Which, I mean, I guess, man.
Hiding it?
Like, how fast your Aventurine is doesn't make any difference in his sustainability. I don't think people realize that.
Thank goodness I wasn't.
Oh, my head.
I remember people say HSR was using future buffs in the collab to make players stay around and drag out the game. Yet I've seen nothing similar to Wuwa announcing a collab not coming till 2026. That's why I made the video titled Hypocrisy, man. Now, I think people are kind of misunderstanding that video. I literally say in the beginning, and I watched the entire Gacha podcast VOD. Yes, they do say that the any rewards are bad, but because I watched the entire VOD, I know. Every time they admitted the Wuwa anniversary was bad, 2 seconds after, they'd do one of two things. Either they'd say, oh, Wuwa has already been generous for the previous patches, so it's okay and not that big of a deal. And then the second one was comparing it to Hoyo, HSR or Genshin. Every single time after they said, yeah, the annie rewards are bad, they'd go straight to fucking that. The only ones who didn't were Genizad and Gacha Smack, which is why I said in the video that Genizad and Gacha Smack were the only ones who were keeping it fucking real. Yeah, Flame Reaver heals you back when you hit him.
This is
So if you just hit frequently enough,
memory did serve me
and I'm gonna be honest, right?
meaning here.
Flame Reaver's #1 shield unit is Tribby. So if you have Tribby, that shit's a complete breeze. I understand for people who don't have Tribby, might be struggling on it a bit, but you just use that team, not on Flame Reaver that can't sustain against him. But I used Bailu, guys. I used Bailu against Flame Reaver and I beat that shit. Like, it's just a skill issue, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Amazing. They always compare HSR or Genshin, but never ZZZ. Because they know, man. They know. ZZZ gets more pulls per patch than Wuwa, I believe. So they fucking know, man.
Hey,
I might have to run Ruan Mei with castor oil. No Tribby. I mean, yeah. It's probably your next best option for a team buffer. How you liking Wuwa's story? To be honest, for the most part, I skipped it. But I did, like, semi-pay attention off stream to the story. And I think it's pretty good. I actually think it's pretty solid. The cutscenes are as well amazing. That Floral Dis, sorry if I'm butchering the name, Floral Dis, that is the coolest boss design in the entirety of the fucking game. I absolutely love her.
clues from this video led us to an exiles camp. There.
How much is E1 Ruan Mei worse than Tribby? They're actually equal. So, the thing about Tribby is, in terms of buffing capabilities, she is, like, dead, like, right next to Ruan Mei. But the reason Tribby is so much better is because she has her own personal damage. And for team comps with like Castris, when you're using Gallagher with Basotted, more attacks against enemies means more healing. So that's what makes Tribby like so much better than Ruan Mei usually for castor oil. But in terms of buffing capabilities, it's like the exact same shit, to be honest. I mean, I used RMC with my Herda person. I didn't have too much of an issue. Oh yeah, KJ. I said it. I told people, I warned them. I'm like, hey, Tribby's got that broken ass E1, super general AoE buffer. You know, she's basically just a Ruan Mei upgrade. And I think we all remember how strong Ruan Mei was when she first released. So a lot of people were like, oh, she's a child, I don't want to pull her, which is completely fine, right? But if you're going to end up caring about meta and clearing endgame, Tribby's going to be a very, very valuable pull. But people didn't want to pull. For some reason, everybody thinks that every new support is going to end up like Sparkle as like a cope to skip them, and then like it never goes that way. They did the same thing for Sunday too. No problem, Ahmed. Yeah, E1 Tribby is going to take you far, man. E1 Tribby is... Ooh. Even at E0, she's really strong. But with that E1, you're good for a long time. I myself need to get E1 Tribby on a rerun for my My Day account. I'm waiting for that currently. What's this? Oh, a level bundle? I mean, I'll take it. You don't start getting pulls till 70? Well, that's going to take me a while. I got her for meta. I hate kid characters. Relatable, TJ. Relatable. I think most people didn't pull Tribby because of her design. I mean, some people probably did, but most probably not. She's just, like, insanely good. Did you see Prolova Lupa leaks? I did. It looks really fucking good. Okay, so Prolova has like the cooler ult animation in my opinion, where it like zooms in on her face. But like attack animations wise, Lupa looks really fucking good. I love speedy characters. I really do. Like characters who attack frequently like that, I'm a sucker for. So I am considering the possibility of Lupa now because of how good she looks. But that would mean I'd have to pull Brant, which is yeah, when I already want Carlotta. So I would have to be greedy and stupid if I wanted to do that. I hope Wuwa recovers from their first anniversary. Here's the thing. I am like decently confident that they will give more rewards for the Annie after the backlash. Like the thing about Wuwa and Kuro that I actually enjoy, right? Now they shouldn't be praised for this because they were very clearly trying to be scummy with this first anniversary. But the small thing they should be praised for, they do listen to the community and their complaints a lot more than Hoyo ever would, right? Like, for example, if HSR gave us as bad of an anniversary as Wuwa and people complained about it, they probably wouldn't have done shit. Like, in all honesty, they wouldn't have changed shit. They might have given like 5 extra polls and that's it. Like, Hoyo usually doesn't give a shit about community outrage against bad rewards. Show your character stats. They're garbage, bro. UL 40. Look at this. Complete trash. Unleveled. Echoes, we don't even talk about them, right? Currently, I'm just trying to do as much exploration as possible in preparation for pulling on the Annie. Which is going to be a lot more cooked than I originally thought. Because I did see that leak about Yin Lin or her weapon possibly being on there. So I was going to end up getting a String Master if that was a real thing for my Zeshi. Which would have, you know, saved me an entire 5-star weapon that I didn't have to pull on. Or I was thinking guaranteed banner. One of the two, but neither of the two happened. So my shit's kind of cooked right now. Um... How long have you been playing this account? Not that long. I'm not sure like specifically how many days. I think like 5, 6.
Well, please don't disappoint me.
You will be getting Carlotta Summer Skin. I don't like buying anything that costs Lunite. Like, for people who don't know, from like me from HSR, me from like, okay, Genshin is like really OG. I barely made any videos on Genshin. But like Genshin, ZZZ, and HSR, I have never bought in like direct currency. I've only ever bought in monthly pass and occasionally battle pass. So I'm pretty sure the skin costs Lunite, so I'm not interested.
Mr. Beitzer stopped by again, grumbling about the delay in getting Ming Yan's.
What is your favorite part about this game? The gameplay.
Right from the start.
I think my favorite part is easily the gameplay, the character animations, like all that. Like it's just, it's leagues above any other game. Also, I do think I like HSR designs more overall, but there are some designs in this game that I'm just absolutely in love with. Like, for example, Shorekeeper isn't my favorite character personally. Oh, I can't check. Wait, can I check here? Okay, I can. Shorekeeper isn't my favorite character in the game personally, but like, this is one of, if not still to this day, in my opinion, like favorite design for a character ever in any gacha game. Like the way, like the clothing, the coloring, and everything. I've been saying this for a long time. The only reason that Wuwa gets the accusations of like mid designs at times is usually because they really like using like pure black or close to pure black without too much color accent. So then people are like, oh, this game's designs are bland. But then you get something like Shorekeeper, and man, wow. What about Zanny? I'm not much of a Zanny fan. I think, okay. So, I think Zanny's enhanced form is for sure like the most badass design in the game. But outside of the enhanced form, not so much. I'm not much of a Zanny fan. Yeah, Kuro loves black and white, and I think that's the only reason why this game gets accusations of having like not that colorful and bland designs. And even then, they make the black and white rock sometimes. Like, I really like Camellia. She's probably my favorite character in this game, next to Carlotta. And Camellia has like a lot of black and white. When you get Carlotta on the Annie, yes, that's my current polling plan. Carlotta plus signature, and then Yinlin's signature after that. Or no, Yinlin's signature is first, I think. Because I think Yinlin's banner is the first phase.
Did you really think we'd let you just walk away after you destroyed our warehouse and interfered with our business?
Why is everyone so upset?
Canarella Carlotta. I'm not too much of a Carlotta fan, man. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't think it's like Canarella's fault. It's just when a character is pushed a little too much to like appeal to gooners, I think I just lose interest in them. Like when they try to force it just a little too much.
Everything I did in
I felt the same way with Jane Doe and ZZZ.
the tip of my paintbrush.
And I feel the same way for any character who gets pushed too much that way.
Paintings. Whatever I thought, I painted into reality.
Oh wait, did I say Carlotta? I meant Canarella. That's my bad.
Caught the interest of many. Tales of the arcane
Yeah, that's what I plan to do, KJ.
why.
Someone in my comments recommended it to me in a YouTube video, so I took their advice. I'm not gonna pull for Zeshi's anymore.
I discovered, to my dismay, that my parents were using my creations to turn a quick profit. They were sold at unbelievable prices.
Yeah, I plan to do the same eventually, Cosmo. I eventually want to get S2 Camellia and S2 Carlotta. I got really lucky on Shorekeeper pulls. I didn't even mean to get her S2, but I just did. However, I am interested in Lupa. So if I see more information on Lupa and I like her a little more, I might only go for like S0 Camellia and S0 Carlotta, and instead just make a third team with Lupa.
I tried to paint without relying on my abilities, but my parents scolded me for it. They called anything painted without using my abilities
Thoughts on the collab, the Cyberpunk one?
for the family.
I haven't watched the Cyberpunk anime. I feel like I'd be a lot more excited for it if I like watched the anime, but I haven't yet.
Been returned
So I don't really feel too much for it. I feel the exact same way I did when the fake collab was announced for HSR. Like it didn't really affect me at all.
waters and mountains rest by the pain. Valleys and peaks and the dream remain. Colors of vanity washed away. The painted world fades, forgotten today. A poem I wrote, inscribed on serenity into
I like the girls with brown hair and glasses.
well written.
So Zeshi.
Proof of my decision to stop everything I was doing. And that painting, well, it became the arcane artist's final piece of art. Ever since that day,
I'm not sure what that is, KJ.
abilities gradually faded from everyone's minds. And
Lupa's gameplay is leaked. Yeah, I saw it.
abilities.
But it's still like very hard to see her fully, and they're probably still gonna improve on it in the future. Like you can't really see Lupa is the problem because it's so fucking blurry. Zeshi looks too much like a female fob master. I can't. I've never heard that before. Is there any leaks about Saber's kit? No, not yet. So I'll just get SK and then just pull characters who work together. Yeah, I plan to do the same person.
Why is the world inside this painting so distorted?
Spectacle is born
I don't know, Draco. For some reason, people are trying to get me on the Epic 7 train. I can't play 3 gachas at once. The last time I tried playing 3 gachas at once, that shit just, it folded. I can't play that many games with what I have going on.
that voice. Why is everyone still praising her? It's alright. It's okay. She's gone.
Then drop the others.
I'll
I
be an
am not dropping HSR and Wuwa.
Watch out!
I have heard that, was it Epic 7? I think Epic 7 got like Annie announcement or maybe a different game, and that was completely overshadowing Wuwa. Oh, might have been Nike actually. Well, might have been Nike. I'm not sure. Will you build Zhang Liao? No. I already have too much to build. And I don't think I'm going to be really using him. No, it's not. Because doing dailies in HSR is like the easiest of any gacha game ever. Like it literally takes 4 to 5 minutes. And I can do everything on auto while I'm doing something else. Like, will recover? I mean, this isn't really going to hurt them all that much. And they'll probably just add more rewards after the backlash. I don't see them not, like, changing the rewards. After, like, even CN is an outrage, bro. Even CN is fucking pissed. That's how you know you've done something wrong. Because usually CN is pretty lenient, even if something isn't, like, too crazy.
You created masterpieces I wish came from me. Bold, free. I know our paintings have their differences, but the heart and soul we put into them are the same.
Yeah, either more polls or I do see them making the banners better. I think making the banners better is probably a higher chance than more polls. But we'll see. Because the fact that you're getting 10 rerun banners and there isn't anything to make them better is like, are we serious? Like, keep in mind, I don't like HSR's triple rerun banners. So, basically getting double that in Wuwa feels even more disgusting for me. How much time do you think it will take for 1.x Wuwa units to become irrelevant? I don't think ever. Ignore that voice crack. The thing is, even if we get to the point where, like, let's say in a year's time, right? A year from now, second anniversary, the newer units, or let's say Cartethia, or whatever her name is, right? Because she's supposed to be the next Sentinel DPS drop. I've seen leakers saying that she will likely be stronger than Jinshi. And, like, apparently Zanny's also supposed to be, like, very top tier with Phoebe. So, there is very slight power creep, but it's not that fast, right? The thing is, you can always use older units to still clear the beginning levels of the TOA, right? So, yes, maybe in, like, a year's time, a well-built, like, Gion or some shit won't be able to do the Hazard Tower, but he'll still be able to do most of the tower, which I think is really all you need and all that matters. While in HSR, like, the problem with HSR versus Wuwa is that in Wuwa you can make up for not having gear or, like, a lot of investment in a character, like, money cost-wise, by simply being the better fucking player. Like, I've seen people solo Donjin the first 2 easy towers, like, multiple times at this point. Now, you can make an argument for HSR as well, because very skilled HSR players with the right relic investment can do, like, very low-cost zero cycles with older DPSs. But, you know, in HSR, the thing is, at the end of the day, you usually need a full team. While in this game, there's a lot of content you can solo.
It's finally over.
I have Jinchi S3R1. Yeah, I doubt you need to worry about it if you get sequences on old characters. Like, that's another thing. Getting sequences on these older characters with how slow the power creep is actually worth it. Like, it actually is. Like, for example, let's say you already have an S0R1 Camellia or an S0R1 Carlotta, and some new character at S0R1 is like 10 to 20% stronger than your Carlotta or Camellia. You can then put that same 2 cost into sequences for either Camellia or Carlotta, and they blow that new DPS out of the water. So the sequence investment in Wuwa is really, really strong. Also, I have to say that although Trippy came out, we are getting characters lately in HSR. Now, here's the thing. HSR is an entire year older. So, there is that. But I will be honest. HSR is making DPSs that have very niche supports. While in this game, you can still quite use Shorekeeper in basically every team in the game. But that's mostly because this game is very in its early stages, and Shorekeeper is like the first of her kind.
I think it's safe to say she'll get during the few times we met. Come to think of it, so I don't want Ming Yang to lose hope and have someone who loves painting so much just disappear.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I think Zanny and Phoebe will probably be the strongest team in the game now, though. Because I saw a video that because of Phoebe's like amplification, like basically you get like 100% more amplification if you run her with a Zanny than if you were to run with Spectro Rover. And with Phoebe's signature, it's 130%. So I think Zanny and Phoebe might like shit on everyone else, but I could be wrong. And then you also have like the Sentinel upcoming, who's probably going to want Kayakona. And I don't know who the fuck else. Probably like Arrow MC. Oh, I finally hit 40. Nice. Zanny or Shorekeeper? Shorekeeper. Shorekeeper is the most valuable unit in probably the entirety of the game currently. Like, that's just, you know, there's nothing you can really do about it. Nothing you can do about it. Keep in mind, Zanny will blow any content with Spectro Rover too. I mean, yeah, but the thing is, it's significantly worse. Like, I've been on the leaks Reddit a little bit, and basically everyone agrees that yes, you can use Spectro MC, but like, it is leagues worse than if you were to have Phoebe. So for now, it's fine, but like in the future, it might be a bit, you know, annoying. And obviously, people usually want best in slot teams. Also, what if you're going for, let's say, like Cartethia or whatever? Like, can you use MC on 2 different teams? Like, if you switch element, does it still count as like in TOA, like the old time you used MC? Because if you go for Cartethia plus Zanny and you're not getting Phoebe, you're going to be stuck between Arrow Rover and Spectro Rover. It's basically the Fugue HMC situation all over again. where people want to use RMC because he's like way stronger with everyone else. But they pull Fugue just so that they can be able to use RMC, basically. I wish I would lose some of my 50-50s to Verena instead of Cucaracha. Yeah, I also have no Verena on this account, man. Tell me about it. I mean, probably KJ, but Fugue is still used with like a Ruan Mei basically all the time. The thing is, Fugue... Okay, so like, when Fugue leaks were around, I truly did think her best insult would be Firefly simply because she was fire. So you could have like Fire Lingsha, Fire Firefly, and then Fire Fugue. But Fugue benefits Boot Hill and Rappa a lot more than she benefits the other ones. And here's the thing anyways. HMC is usually skilling a lot in the first place. Like, I'm pretty sure you need to skill with HMC like 2 out of 3 turns to keep the ult buff up. So, it's not that much worse. I don't think Fugue is worse than HMC, actually. No, guys, here's the thing, right? The Annie, it sucks, right? But at the end of the day, if you like this game, if you love playing it, and especially if you like aren't affected by it too much, it's fine, right? Like, you don't have to take the Annie so seriously to the point that it makes you quit the game. It's for sure an L from Kuro, their biggest L so far, right? But it doesn't kill the game, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I did that a little too early. Actually, I should probably use Shorekeeper first. I don't remember seeing a video. You usually use Shorekeeper, then the support, and then the DPS because of the way her field works. Keep in mind, guys, I am a newbie to this because I haven't played Wuwa in quite a long time. That, and I had never even played with these characters. So I'm sorry for the very bad skill issue gameplay. Oh, there's more? Are you getting Prolova? I'm going to be honest, I'm a lot more interested in Lupa than I am Prolova. Guys, the leakers aren't at fault for the Annie, by the way. Like, the leakers have said that what they said wasn't wrong. Basically, everything the leakers leaked are actually in the Wuwa files. It's just that it never happened. Like, they decided to not use it. Kuro didn't. So it's literally not the leaker's fault. They just got jebaited by whatever was in the files. Like, the highest chance of possibility is that it was in the files. They were thinking about giving it, and then they changed their mind. That's basically how it goes. It's the same in HSR. Like, it'll look like leakers get something wrong, but it's just that the devs change it last second. They never confirmed a free 5-star. I mean, that was already debunked a long time ago, though. Like, even before the Annie. Like, there was a post like 7 or 8 days ago that there wasn't going to be a free 5-star and Kayakona wasn't free. And then the leaker said that there would be something similar to PGR. And then they literally showed, like, picture proof. They data mined Wuwa. And they found a section of events that had a selector and had, like, first anniversary icons on it and everything. It's still in the files. The leaker said it's still in the files. They just don't want to use it. Like, they haven't used it at all. So I genuinely think they were thinking about it, but they just, like, gave up on it, basically. Okay, I can finally level up my data bank. Thank fucking God. That puts it at 100%. Nice. Is Phoebe going to be in the 10 banners? Yeah. I think she's on Zanny's phase. And you're not getting an extra 10 pull until after Zanny's phase is gone. So hopefully you can get both Phoebe and Zanny.
Against my vines.
Zanny Waters got done dirty? Oh yeah, they did, man. The extra 10 pulls being right after Zanny's banner goes away is actually crazy. They hit the Genshin on that one. Phoebe was a character I was pretty excited for on my other account, but her best in slot team is with Zanny, so I'm kind of iffy on it. And I want to prioritize, obviously, Carlotta. Yeah, this is why I was hoping for guarantees on the banner. Like, even if we didn't get a free 5-star, to be honest, I don't give a shit about not getting a free 5-star at all. But I was expecting if we didn't get that many pulls and no free 5-star, guaranteed on the banners. Because then, it's a lot more doable for people to get a Zanny plus Phoebe. It's still difficult, but a lot better. I'll do another companion quest. I only have 2 more to go, which is nice. I do think they wouldn't rerun old characters if they have the guarantee stuff. No, but they've done it in PGR, though, is the thing. Like, they literally do this in PGR. PGR has a lower pity, I think, on both their normal banners. And it's guaranteed on anniversaries. And even let's say, like, there was only a select few banners that were 100% guaranteed, that would still be better than what we have now. Like, that would deadass still be better. Because all these reruns reset the rerun timer for these characters. So if there's a character you want but couldn't get, then they aren't going to rerun for a little bit again. Carlotta and Cheng Li will probably be the only characters who get instant reruns. Because they're getting the skins in 2.4. Funny how we're getting a 100% guarantee on PGR next patch. There you go, man. Pelova seems to be going down the echo skill route. Yeah, that was another thing I noticed. Because I don't like Cantarella or Rakia, like, I saw that in the comments that Prolova, her best in slots would be Cantarella and Rakia, which are like the two characters I care the least about in this game.
Now, back to our topic. Hidden among the
Someone did save up all year for the guarantee on any. I mean, probably someone did. Probably multiple, to be honest.
Well,
The thing is, though, it doesn't matter. Because, like, it doesn't matter if someone saves up an entire year. I actually did see this argument that if they made all the banners guaranteed, then people would never pull until the anniversary. But, like, most people wouldn't do that because that's fucking boring. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to force yourself to not pull for any new character for an entire year. Like, at that point, you can have it, man. Like, you can save for a year. Yeah, most people want a character at its release. Like, they aren't going to save an entire year for it.
like fish return to the sea.
I pulled Cantarella because I was bored, or else I could guarantee Zanny. Yeah, I think Geshu Lin is 100% Havoc. Like, I've said this since I first played Wuwa, like, when it first released. And then we saw, like, Geshu Lin in the Ji-On story. Purple and Black Flames is just, like, that has to be Havoc. It can't really be anything else. Not to mention the way he obviously, like, acts. It perfectly fits the Havoc element. Do you react to vids on stream? No. I don't like reacting to vids on stream. Like, despite what my last two videos might have you thinking, I absolutely despise drama. So I usually refuse to watch any other content creators' like videos at all. And I'll usually try to avoid anything that is too controversial. I had to make these Wuwa Annie videos though, for my own sake. Because man, the hypocrisy was fucking insane. Also, I'm not monetized, so I hope people don't think I'm clickbaiting for money. My videos aren't monetized. The drama's so boring? Oh, 100%.
Is this still...
By the way, even though I don't like Cantarella that much, I can admit this woman has very good animations.
Why not savor this?
I love that Wuwa is getting better with the animations over time.
Though the black of the sea is overwhelming, I've managed to preserve the last ray of light.
Deleting comments can't save you from tomorrow. Daily scramble. Good luck, little pup. See you in Tectone's live stream. I haven't deleted a single comment from any of my videos in months. Is that a real chatter? Is that a real chatter? I don't have any mods and I don't delete comments, man. Oh, I have to hit T. Wait, T is kind of far on my keyboard, though. I don't like hitting that so much. Monetize your videos to get Carlotta skin? I'd probably use most of the money I make from YouTube on my family and not on these games. I still don't see myself putting it on Lunite. Like, maybe a fraction of it, but... Like, I wouldn't make that much money with how many views I get currently, so... Hold your left click? Oh, okay. Thank you.
A potion that can grant any wish. Sounds familiar.
Do our heavy attack when our forte is full? Alright. Wait, like this? Oh, I see. I did not know she'd do that.
Who will sink into the depths?
Oh, wait.
with me?
Find the first sea apple. Find the second sea apple. Clear contamination.
What we want has a way of appearing when least expected.
I found this channel because of the E6 Dill incident. Oh, I remember that. Is it the video where like I had a commenter coping about E6 Dill still being the strongest E6 in the game? Yeah, that shit was yeah. I mean, some people just can't accept the truth, man. It's all good.
Try not to blink. Surge of deep tides.
Oh, I thought I could use it for movement. So where are these sea apples?
Sleep in the whispers of silence.
I found you from the Wuwa Ruin Genshin / HSR vid for me. I didn't say HSR, did I? I swear I only said Genshin.
Why not savor this?
But, yeah, that was, I mean, it still
Who will
stands, to
sink
be
into the
honest.
depths with me? This book looks familiar. Just put it back on the right shelf, like how you did before.
Alright, where's this? I mean, I know there's a lot of people who are into ships in these games. I used to be a lot more judgmental on it, but that's because I used to hate ships because, like, the drama around it would lead to many characters being mischaracterized. I don't know, I was just kind of like, I used to hate characters getting mischaracterized because people are horny, but I don't really care anymore. Huh? Do I have to go from up to up? Oh, can I do this actually? Oh, find the second sea apple. Never mind.
Who will sink into the depths with me?
It's not here then. Can you check if Wuwa cancered? Yeah, cancered. What is wrong with me? Censored Cantarella's camel toe.
The Phasalia family.
What's a camel toe? I forgot.
Why not savor this? Hmm?
It's been almost 5 months already since I found you. That's insane. I hate getting old, bro. I feel you. Aren't you over 18? Yeah. What about it, though?
Sprout of budding seeds! Struggle harder! Entertain me! Leave it to me.
Bro is innocent. Don't tell him bro is innocent. Okay. I think, judging by your guys' reactions, I don't want to know anyways. No, we don't need your ID, Misa. It's okay. It's okay.
It seems safe here.
Is there a chest? I'm kind of fiending for a asteroid right now. No? Okay.
Before opening the darkness breeds the unknown, and the unknown gives birth.
I just use sensor to see if there are any hidden chests while doing story. Oh, I forgot you can do that. Well, I actually can't do it right now, but I forgot you can do that in fucking Renacida.
Why not savor this? What we want has a way of appearing when least expected.
Oh, there's another one.
Luck does seem to favor you. Are we prisoners to the insatiable appetite for knowledge, or to the ever-expanding void? Yet I trust your eyes. They see tricks hidden within. Silence.
Yeah, those animations and sound effects are really fucking good. Gonna go to the gym. Adios. Take care, Ryan. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good, Val. Hope you're doing well as well. Cantarella Quest doesn't allow you to switch off the lamp? Oh, I guess that makes sense. No, I got you baited. ZZZ has the opportunity to step up and deliver the best anniversary ever. I don't think it'll be the best, but it'll probably like be better than HSR's or Wuwa's. Because ZZZ, I think, already has a higher like pulls per patch compared to Wuwa and HSR. So I wouldn't be surprised if they had a better anniversary, especially with how well they treated HSR. Like, I think they'll probably one up for ZZZ to get more people into the game.
The remnants that past has left behind. Just one more to go. The
Like,
shadow
HSR basically got 30 more limited pulls than usual, plus a free limited 5-star, plus announced that we're getting another real new limited 5-star in like a few patches, which is likely Archer and 3.4.
Now both past and present are ours. Go ahead.
Jesus, man. People with their loud cars. Well, actually, that might not be a car. That might be a fucking shit box. Holy fuck, that shit's struggling to stay alive.
Oh, frightened away. Our lethal yet delicate little friend. Looks like we need
Crimson Blossom! Bloom from ashen shell! My new toy! Sprout!
Wait, I just hit the wrong one.
Artem Veil!
Oh, I thought this guy was attacking me. Oh, that makes sense.
Sprout of budding seeds! Don't run! Keep the dance going! My new toy! Crafting, suffer!
Oh yeah, that's the weirdest part, right? Like, this is the part I don't understand. Like, outside of the fact that it did happen, I'm wondering why it happened. Like, even outside of just me wanting, obviously, like, shit, so that I can get more characters, all Wuwa had to do was continue exactly what they were doing, which is be more generous than the Hoyo games. And the Annie would have been the easiest shit to actually be more generous on. Like, it's literally the easiest patch, and they fucked it up. Every other patch, they've been absolutely amazing, and they've gotten the hard part done, and then the easy part is what they fucked up. That's what makes no sense to me. Yeah, like, basically every game does that.
Yearning.
Every game puts less pulls either before or after Annie to, like, kind of make the Annie look better. And, like, people would have been happier. Because, yes, you're technically, like, not getting that many more pulls. But there's a lot of reran banners on this Wuwa Annie. So people would have been happy getting the pulls earlier. But they didn't even do that.
Against my vines.
look.
Wait, let me see. Is there a chest over here?
Just a step
Yeah.
away.
How much asteroid do the character quests give? I haven't done any. I think 100 each. Yeah. every single companion quest gives 2,000 XP and 100 asterite.
It seems everyone desires the deadliest Joker. But tired of suffering rarely know when to stop.
I mean, that doesn't help them, Cohen. Like, after this, even if they do fix it, people will be happy. But, like, the thing is, there will still be more backlash. And now their fan base has been, like, taken out of the illusion that Kuro is a game first, gacha second. And their fan base is no longer going to be, like, constantly glazing, saying, oh, so long as they're able to keep the game alive, that's all that matters. From that one quote from that one guy. Like, that doesn't apply anymore.
Well,
It's like a stain on their rep that they've built up.
I'm so tired. Witness the art's fruitful. Leave it to me. Small with tongue.
Yeah, W, this is so player friendly.
Reborn from ancient roots. Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers. Crimson blossom.
Mandragora.
Yeah, the thing is, like, okay, so a lot of people say, you know, we had our expectations too high. But the thing is, we went from high expectations to basically the only way you wouldn't be disappointed was if you literally had no expectations, right? Now, I do think the rest of the live stream, the presentation of it, like the content, the events or whatever, they're cool. They're awesome, right? But you would have literally needed to have zero expectations for the rewards to not feel slighted by what they did with the Annie. Like, you are barely getting anything at all. Now that we've been edging you the whole stream, time to unveil something special. Paid skins. Yeah, they kept edging people by being like, wait, there's something more. Wait, but there's something more at the end of the stream. And they dropped fucking nothing. Like, just kept getting baited and baited like a fucking dog with a treat. I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, when as a kid, I don't know if you guys did this as a kid, maybe you didn't have a dog, but you'd fake having a treat or something in your hand, and then fake throw it, and then the dog would run for it and be confused where it is. That's exactly how I felt with the Annie rewards, and them going like, oh, just wait, there's something more at the end. What do you think they should have given out? Probably like 20 to 30 more pulls, or lower pity on the banners, like hard pity, or guaranteed on the rerun banners. Doesn't have to be guaranteed on Zanny or Kayakona, but on the rerun banners, yeah. Or, as the original old leaks were saying, that we'd get one of the early version 1 characters, and we'd be able to choose either the character or their weapon. I think a lot of people would as well been fine with that. But we basically got nothing is the issue.
There's a weight to the
It confirmed 2.4 is after 2.3. Yeah, and that's the thing. 2.4, in my opinion, feels more like an Annie patch than 2.3. Like, I don't feel, personally, like Zanny is that crazy of a character to really be on an Annie. And you're not really getting all that many rewards. I think a lot more people are looking forward to a Cartethia, or however you say her name, than they are looking forward to, like, Zanny all that much.
Here, the past and future, dreams and reality, are intricately the chaotic. Oh, this would be fun.
Oh, you can hit me? What? That's cheating. Damn, I had no idea Cantarella's animations were this solid. I already decided I wasn't gonna pull her because of like the Gooner bait and shit, but oh my god. Those are some solid ass animations.
Luck does seem to favor you. Who will sink into the depths with me?
I just realized my message got deleted. What message? If you put a link in anything, I think YouTube auto blocks it. I'm worried that Cartethia will be relying on Kayakona to do damage. Yeah, that's my issue. I was actually planning to get Cartethia as my third team, especially after I did like the Wuwa story. But I really don't want Kayakona. Like, I feel like I'm in the Robin situation in HSR all over again. Where, like, I knew Robin was, like, kinda good. I didn't know how good she'd end up being. But I knew she was good. But I still decided to skip her anyways because I didn't like her singing or her design all that much.
The final performance. Dance and fight. The maiden's crown will soon appear.
Round hat for you.
Yeah, Lupa looks so cool, man. I just wish I had either Bran or Cheng Li from the beginning, which I don't. But Lupa looks amazing. But that's an expensive team.
Showtime. Need light. Light. Lamp.
Cheng Li is always worth. I'm iffy on it. Because I'd need to get Bran as well. So it's Brant, Cheng Li, plus Lupa. That might be cooked, I'm not going to lie. Like, I'd have to basically skip Carlotta on the Annie. Which is a no-go. Because Carlotta will be pulled.
We better watch ourselves. They might have tricks up their sleeves we can't even imagine.
How dare she show up in the town after everything they did?
Okay, how bad is Brant without his signature? Because, like, most DPSs in this game have a huge drop-off with their sig. But Brant's the only one I see where people, like, take it to the next level of, like, this guy is ass without his signature. Like, is it that bad? You have to completely change the build. He's ass cheeks. Jeez.
We better watch ourselves. They might have tricks up their sleeves we can't even imagine.
Needs a lot of ER. I see. You could use Overture, but and then again, it's bad. It's that bad, fuck. Because Brant is easily my favorite male character from this game so far. So I was considering it. But when I looked at Pride, like, obviously because he's supposed to be meant for, like, sub-DPS comp, he isn't, like, that strong compared to a hyper carry DPS. And hyper carry DPSs in this game usually can all use, like, universal supports. Like, it's only really the sub-DPS comp that would use Brant over Shorekeeper. Or Verena.
All those years of lying and scheming, and what have you gained? A tarnished reputation. You could have walked away.
Sig dependent. Cheng Li is not, since she's a buffer for Lupa. Oh, so I can get Cheng Li and not need the weapon? I mean, that takes some burden off, but it's still like 5 cost I'd probably have to go for. Charge the lamp by successful dodges or counter attacks. Oh, so I'm not supposed to attack this guy? Bro just skips all the story? Fuck yeah, dude. I want to save as much time as possible. Oh, whoops. I just got comboed. Do you go through some of the story on your main account at least? Most of it, yeah. Like Renacida and all that stuff.
It all started with a false hope.
I just don't care about these companion quests.
An elixir to grant any wish was said to be here. We dived into darkness, choked down fear. Nothing's here.
Crit hungry hyper carries like Jinshi are way more sig reliable. Well, I mean, that might be true, but the thing is, like, hyper carries are just a lot easier to build in this game usually. Especially if you have a shorekeeper. Like, all you really need is one extra teammate that is probably best installed with them that you might not have. And that's it. Like, Zeshi works for both Carlotta and Jinshi. And those are like 2 of the top 3 or 4 DPSs in the game.
Once Cancerella took charge of the family, she shielded us, keeping... Thank you, Cancerella, for everything you've done for us for all these years.
You're welcome, Chloe. It was nice doing business with you. Now I'd appreciate the 100 asterite and 2,000 companion XP. Thank you.
Tonight, all the riddles are solved. Behold, the elixir of resurrection.
Wait, is that the Rover's voice? Oh my god. MC talking. Huge. Truly a gathering wise moment.
What a night to remember.
See, like, I hate that shit personally, but I know some people are suckers for it, so I won't hate. I won't hate. Brantwood's signature is shielder, sustainer, sub DPS, and buffer. So what you're saying is E0 or bleh, sorry, I'm too used to HSR. So what you're saying is S0R1 Brant is incredibly strong, but S0R0 Brant is like mid. Not bad, but mid. Think that's a fair take? Alrighty then. The problem is, like, unless they fix the Annie rewards, I'm just fucked. Like, I can't even. I'd have to get Brant on the next rerun and Changli on their next rerun instead of, like, her and Annie. Like, I mean, maybe they rerun on Lupa, though. Well, actually, Changli does have a chance of rerunning on Lupa. I'm a lot more iffy on Brant, though. Brant might take a few extra patches. Whoa, slow down, slow down. It's not really mid either. You use like 25% ER that you have to get in substats. It's just min-maxing complaints. Oh. I mean, to be fair, with the way the ecosystem works in this game, I don't blame people. I think the floor for getting relics, by that I mean getting like the right stats in this game, is a lot easier than HSR. But getting a good roll while also getting like the roles you need is a completely different story. So I could for sure see how that's an issue. I like ZZ relics the most. Are they that good? No high/low rolls? Ooh, that sounds nice. The only thing I want from the anniversary reruns is for it to be extended into 2.4 and considered a two-part Annie. Yeah, that would also help and be cool for sure. The biggest thing they could have announced for Annie was raising the energy overflow cap. It's way too low. I agree. I think 480 is pretty low. Like, HSR has like... Actually, how much does HSR have? I think 1,200? Maybe more. But it does have the better, like, overflow conversion rate, I guess. Oh, 2,400. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, main stamina is 300 as well recently from 3.0. ZZ and Genshin right now have the best artifact system out of the big four. I'd rather build a full Genshin team than a single. Oh yeah, Genshin has one less relic slot, and on top of that, you can use an off piece, which is just wow. Like I've always said it before, but if we had something like that in HSR, so many of my characters would be like noticeably better built. Not even a little bit better built, but by a fucking lot. Hello, Iqbal. ZZZ lets you have 2 off pieces, and you can even do triple 2-piece builds. Wow, I did not know ZZZ was that good.
Wind against my vines.
The unfortunate thing is I just won't be playing any more Hoyo games after HSR. So many characters and their weapons give like 50% crit. Oh yeah, I have heard that the W engine situation is pretty crazy in ZZZ. I have heard that. It's going to be hard getting back to a Hoyo game when you're deep into Epic 7. And why are you already assuming that I'm going to play Epic 7? Bro, what's with the Epic 7 plague lately, man?
Hello.
Like, it took over Mr. Pokey, and now I have people in my chat recommending me Epic 7. Is this, like, some secret marketing tactic that I'm unaware of? Like, are you secretly working for them? Genocide got Pokey addicted. It is Gacha Samsara. Complete the cycle. ZZ's a good game, but the power creep is something there. Yeah, the second Miyabi released, I realized that it's just going to go down the same pattern as any other Hoyo game. So I didn't really care too much. And to be honest, the only thing I really ever liked about ZZZ was 120 FPS naturally. Like, it felt incredibly smooth. But ZZZ combat itself and the character designs weren't really, like, all that crazy to me. Now, that probably has changed because you have to keep in mind, I only played 1.0, I believe. And maybe up to 1.1, I'm not sure. But that was it. And then I quit the game. Because I just wasn't enjoying it at the time. So it is a bit of unfair criticism. No one has been better than Miyabi. I mean, that doesn't mean anything. No one was better than Acheron until Fei Xiao, which was 4 patches after Acheron's release. The point is that power creep is there and it'll continuously happen with one big drop. Like in... I don't know who was released first, either Jingliu or Dill in V1. Then after that, it was Acheron in V2. And then currently it's Casterus, or you could make the argument Herda or Casterus in V3. Herda by herself is for sure stronger than any V2 DPS by a long shot. But Castris and her future best in slot team will be the strongest in the game, especially in being more versatile in like single target situations and all that.
The lovely smell of all my prey.
Am I crazy? Was there not a way? I haven't played Wuwa in a while, but I swear there was a way to like traverse this water with something. I don't remember what it was though. Maybe I'm tripping. Oh shit. There's for sure power creep. Calling it bad is kind of crazy. I can't speak. I can't speak. I just heard Miyabi was like on an entirely different fucking level, like worse than Acheron for HSR, which is already a bad sign in of itself.
Wind against my vines.
I also heard my favorite character, Ellen, is like pretty dog shit these days. Pretty unfortunate. Do you get the impression that HSR is trying to push light code more? Oh, for sure. For fucking sure, yes. E1S1 has become a lot more of a standard for HSR compared to when it used to be just E2. And it really sucks how strong these light cones are. Like, people look at Remembrance and they're like, Remembrance is a cash grab, but I genuinely think the worst case of a light cone in this game is Acheron or My Day. Because you need to keep in mind, we got an event with an event light cone specifically made for My Day, right? Like, this is his best free-to-play in slot. Yet somehow, some way, his signature still manages to be 30 to 40% better than the 4-star event light cone made for him. Like, if we don't include the event light cone, oh my fucking god, man.
A little treat.
Sunday? I mean, okay. I would have seen the argument for it before, but Sunday these days isn't too sig reliant. Especially if you're using him with a My Day. Skill points, to be honest, are basically a non-issue. And I know the light cone does more than give skill points, but like the skill point issue is being relieved by a lot of new DPSs being skill point neutral or positive. But I will say Sunday has the best light cone in the entirety of the game. Like, universally, and how much value it gives, it is just the best light cone in the game. Hands down. I'm going to use him with a Noxa. I'm cooked. I plan to use him with a Noxa as well. Actually, okay, so I'm assuming I win the 50-50, right? On my My Day account. If I win the 50-50 for a Noxa, I'll use like RMC and then Tribby on a rerun with My Day. And then I'll use my E1S1 Sunday plus, what's it called? E1 Robin with a Noxa. Yeah, crowing. 100%. Knowing Hoyo, 100%. Like, this is different from the global passive thing, because Hoyo hasn't really implemented global passives in Genshin, and their global passives are pretty mid, and I heard Honkai Impact. But, like, the character power creep has been a common thing in every single Hoyo game. So I do think it's like inevitable. Eventually Miyabi will not be like the top.
Hello, Bloom Bearer. What brings
Yeah, I did see that Saridra might possibly be changed
Something's on the ground.
to destruction. And apparently her elements also might possibly be changed to ice. So an ice destruction character, which makes sense. Because I was confused, right? Like, Phanon is very clearly being teased as, like, an emanator. But he didn't have any best in slot teammates that were destruction. Which would just ruin any of the previous, like, emanator tropes. Which is you need at least, like, 1 or 2 characters of the same path for it to, like, fully function. There's 62 people watching. Please like and subscribe to my goat. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, you're quick. I knew you wouldn't keep me waiting.
While you were handling the troubles at the Black Shores, I was stuck in a medical pod and missed the whole show. What a pity I couldn't witness it in person. Show me your blade, your strength. After the sport!
Yeah, there's no issues with power creep. Oh, okay. Well, I have heard Ellen is pretty cooked. And I think she can clear endgame content from what I've heard. But the difference between using Ellen and Miyabi is like night and day, apparently. But outside of that, I think ZZZ's fine. And Wuwa is like 100% fine. Like, HSR is in its own league, to be honest.
Blossom! Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers!
Ellen is ... Sad to hear, sad to hear. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna play the game again, but... Double Camellia!
You should always stay focused in a game. While you were handling the troubles at the Black Shores, I was stuck in a medical pod and missed the whole show. What a pity I couldn't witness it in person. Show me your blade, your strength. Bloom from ashen shell. Pulsating despair for my enemies always. Stemming. Leave it to me. You rule with time.
Bro, lost to an NPC. This is so sad. I'm sorry, guys.
My new toy. Fun. Crafting. Suffer.
I envy you for having Camellia. I lost a 50-50. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm not gonna lie. like hoping that Camellia would rerun again on the Annie banner. I know that's pretty like weird to think of, but what I was kind of hoping for, best case scenario, was Camellia and Carlotta on Annie banners and guaranteed on the banners. Because then I would have been able to get S2 Camellia. That would have been the best case scenario for me. It was kind of boring since every unit is the same level. I think the opposite. I think this game is really fun because units are so similar. You feel less FOMO, and you almost always have the pulls to pull who you actually want.
Finally, something that gets my blood pumping.
Like, the only must pull in Wuwa, and even then, like, it's not technically a must pull, but obviously best value is like Shorekeeper, and that's it. Like, you can make basically anything work in this game, which in my opinion is a lot more fun.
Don't run. Keep the dance going.
Have you saved your store sequences? Do you mean the rainbow coral? Yeah. Like, I have like this stuff. I have 80k asterite from skipping everything, going for S2 Cardi? Is that Carlotta? I wish you luck. I think S2 Carlotta shouldn't be an issue for you with that much asterite, but I hope you get earlies and win the 50-50 to save as much as possible. Oh, Cartethia. Oh, that makes sense. I'm assuming you're going to get Kayakona as well then? On the Annie banner? I have to skip Shorekeeper to guarantee Kaikana. I keep losing 50-50s. I feel you, man. I've been really lucky with Wuwa in the last few days, but man, my HSR luck with 50-50s is quite cooked.
But I'm not gonna stay at the Black Shores and live off old memories. My body's giving out. Need a place to rest soon.
Camellia's illusion disappeared.
Too many C named characters? You're actually right.
She mentioned sealed
Camellia, Carlotta, Kayakona, Cartethia, Calcharo. There might be more, I can't remember. Oh yeah, Cantarella. Yep.
It's locked. Camellia, in her overclocked state, damaged the locked door security system.
Nice, Candle. I mean, that's the play. That's similar to what I recommended people do in HSR. Like the big DPS drops, like you just E2 them, right? E2S1 or something like that. So like Acheron E2S1 still clears even without a Zhao Q. All endgame without much issue. E2S1 Firefly, E2S1 Dill still can do the endgame. E2S1 Herda, E2S1 not Carlotta. Fuck, brain rot. Casterus. Like those big DPS drops will give you a lot for the E2 you put in them. Oh yeah, Chang Li. And Chixia. Yeah, there's a lot of C's.
So,
Yeah, Candle. I'm considering that for
back on the
my
surface,
Day account. Like I'm considering after I get a Noxa, if I win the 50-50, the next DPS I go for is Dark March 7th. Because I do think, okay, I don't like normal March 7th. I really find her annoying. She's basically like an adult Paimon to me. But I think Dark March 7th with like a different personality might be a lot more interesting and cool. Yeah. Something you guys also need to realize, like, an end of version DPS is almost always, like, worth it pulling on. Like, Rappa and Fei Xiao. I mean, okay, so with current AoE endgame content, Fei Xiao might not look the best, but the second you go into single target or blast, Fei Xiao is noticeably better than Firefly or Acheron, right? So, same with version 3. I think March 7th will probably be stronger than any of the previous V3 DPSs.
I'd better not use my
I don't think Dark March will be a Remembrance Emanator.
Is it a flower seed on the base? That flower is craving a flower seed. Guess I should place a seed there to unlock the gate. As I expected. The flower seed has unveiled the hidden path. This space seems to defy its creator's will to aid me.
Gathering Wise right now? Why am I here in the Capybara stream? Is there something wrong with being in the stream? But yeah. Ooh, how prickly. Oh. Use F Muriel. Oh, I'm guessing this? Yeah. What would a Remembrance Emanator even scale off of? Number of team members? It could be having other Remembrance characters with like Memo Sprites. Or it could be like Memo Sprite based at all. But it'll probably just be, yeah, more Remembrance character. I mean, with the way Hoyo's going currently, I think you only need one of the same path for an Emanator now. Like, Acheron was like a test, and they made it 2. But Herda's only 1. And with current leaks, Phanon should also only be like 1 teammate who needs to be Destruction. Ever been on any of your streams for more than 5 minutes? Understandable.
I didn't care. As long as we were both happy when we crossed blades, I was happy.
This place is no longer safe after Gabby decided to attack the one who shall not be named. I didn't attack anyone, though. Like, I generalized it to, like, any Wuwa content creators, both YouTube and the Gacha podcast. Like, the people who feel called out know who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, the cope was insane when I was watching that VOD back from the podcast. Destruction MC plus Phanon. Who let him cook? Who let him cook? I'm so glad you're playing Wuwa instead of 3 HSR accounts. Yeah, that's actually another reason why I kind of came back to Wuwa a bit for the Annie. Was because, like, I know people are tired of seeing me run around in HSR for 2 hours on a stream. So this is probably slightly more entertaining for them.
My chest feels so tight, and I feel
Not a single person said their rewards were good or amazing, though. They all said they were trash. Everybody keeps saying this in the comments. They didn't watch my video.
emotions
I didn't say that they didn't say that it wasn't trash. However, if you go on the podcast, every time they say the rewards are trash, 2 seconds later, they have to add something to defend Wuwa. With either, oh, we were already like given a lot of shit in the previous patches, so it's okay. Oh, Hoyo, Genshin's anniversary is even worse. So how could you ever complain about this? You know, it's not that serious. Like, Tectone the entire time was underplaying how much the Annie rewards actually matter. And he kept trying to change the topic to the Cyberpunk collab and the skins. Which, like, that's not the Annie patch. That's something that happens in the future. Oh. 300 comments. What the fuck? Like, that was my point. Like, a lot of them were just trying to keep defending Kuro over and over and over again when they didn't try to do this for HSR. Like, whenever HSR made a slip up, they didn't try to say, oh, but the fake collab, right? Oh, but the fake collab. Oh, there's a upcoming free limited 5-star that we're getting in a few patches. Oh, the free limited 5-star. Like, no, they just all plain shit on it. What makes them hypocritical? People are saying they should quit Wuwa over bad rewards. When did I ever say that I agree with the people telling them to quit? I never said that. What are you talking about? I never said that. I literally just told you what makes them hypocritical. I literally said in the video that it's fine to keep playing a game even with its flaws if you clearly just enjoy it more than another. The point is the hypocrisy in how they treated HSR. They called HSR's Annie trash, stingy. They were fear-mongering about the global passive that isn't even like anything important at all. Yet when it came to Wuwa, they were trying their absolute best to like sugarcoat how bad it was. I said they're defending Wuwa was from that perspective. Yeah, but no. Like, I watched the podcast. They weren't really defending themselves from chatters telling them to quit. They were just trying to defend the game. They were like trying to say, oh, this isn't comparable to Hoyo. Hoyo's on a different level. Like Saint Totez was just overly over and over bringing up the like paid rewards in the anniversary for Hoyo. Kept bringing up the free limited 5-star. Oh, the power creep, so it doesn't matter. Like, they just kept trying to defend themselves for like no reason.
It will be closure for me, for this cherished connection. I'll leave the
Which is fine. Like, once again, I am completely fine with people just liking a game more, even if it has flaws that they've criticized before. I just don't like it when a content creator consistently, right? I think we all know who I'm talking about. Consistently goes, I'm objective, I'm right, I've been in this space longer than the rest of you, so I'm pretty much always correct. I'm not really going to listen to anyone else's opinion but my own, right? And that's fine, but you then go and do this shit. You know what I'm saying? You just lose credibility. Oh, whoops. Watch your tone. You'll never hit 3K, low pup. No, fuck. I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, to be fair, if I edited my videos, I would have hit 3K a long time ago. I'm just too lazy, man. I don't want to put in the effort. Being a gacha content creator is like low-key too much work for me. I'm way too lazy for that shit.
What are you yearning for?
Lazy, says the one who had 4 accounts. Yeah, but that was for my personal enjoyment, not for content. I lied and said I was kind of doing it for content, but that was just an excuse to make 4 accounts so I could get every single character possible. But I didn't realize the toll it'd take on me, so fuck that. That's out the window.
Can't see the road ahead.
Are we gonna act like Wuwa is exactly the same in HSR and Gacha problems? Oh my god. How many times do I have to say it's the anniversary specifically, man? Fuck. Oh. I know HSR is way worse than this game, man. I know. We're comparing Annie's, though. Annie rewards. Annie rewards.
I'll try my best to control myself for you, dear master. You'll abandon all memories and start over? Where are you going?
Having been there so many times, I thought
Yeah, I like HSR's Endgame more than I like Wuwa's. But I don't think Wuwa is like really targeted towards Endgame all that much. It's just more so targeted like to spend more time on your own mechanical skill.
About being free, and now you're just a loser. Shut up.
I appreciate that, Beast. Like, people think I'm hating on Wuwa and I'm hating on these Wuwa content creators. And I'm sure because I mentioned it in the video, people are going to think I'm like a pokey glazer. Even though I spent like a month straight. I spent like a month straight shitting on Pokey because of his shitty ass power creep take. Congrats on hitting level 40. May your suffering be great. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers. Consume and be consumed by power. What's wrong with that?
Is there anyone saying Wuwa is just as bad as HSR though? Like, obviously in terms of the greediness of the company, the only reason Kuro's more generous is because that gets them more players, which makes them more money. Like, whether people want to admit it or not, these gacha games are not your friends. The companies aren't. People were trying to, like, illusion themselves that Kuro's fucking, you know, losing money, bleeding money, making this game. But every single play they did, adding a free 5-star Zheng Liao, everything they did made them more money in the long run. The only reason that wouldn't work for Hoyo is because Hoyo wouldn't get any larger of a fan base because they're already so large and well known.
You will never be his alone, ever.
Like, this Annie just proves it. Like, this Annie fully proves that Kuro is not on a player basis side.
Forget and be forgotten. So what? Rover, I traveled far and wide.
No, I agree. I've said this for literally a year now. Since Wuwa released, I've been saying this every single time. I love HSR. HSR is my main game. I think Wuwa 100% is just overall a better game than HSR easily. Like, I don't think it's even close, in my opinion. Now, for some people it might be different, but that's my opinion. But this Annie's just straight up ass, man.
Towards you. And I know.
I mean, anyone telling Tectone and these other content creators to quit are, no offense, just dumb, right? Now, I will admit, it is slightly hypocritical, only slightly, just because of the Annie thing. But, like, people need to understand, like, Tectone, Gacha Smack, a lot of these, like, content creators, they didn't only quit because of HSR's power creep or HSR's, like, greediness. They literally just quit because they were getting tired of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, that happens to everyone. No one should expect a content creator to quit. Like, I even said it in my video. I think, like, the first few minutes of the video, I mentioned how, like, wanting to play your favorite game despite its flaws is completely normal. I don't expect any of these content creators to quit the game over a bad Annie. Like, that's just, you know... Some people can, but no one should be forced into thinking they need to do that. Yeah, exactly, burnout. And it's quite common. I think especially for these gacha content creators who have like these gachas as their job, like it's probably a lot easier to get burnt out of these gacha games, you know what I'm saying?
Welcome back. A stellar matrix is no match for
Like
us.
that happened to me multiple times, by the way. I played Genshin. I got burnt out after like half a year, so I didn't touch the game. Then the next game I tried was HSR, and I liked it. I played a few patches in Pentagony up to Firefly's banner, and then I took a break from the game again. Wuwa, exact same thing. Like Wuwa, I played the first 2 or 3 patches, and then I took a break from the game. Like, that's the best way to play these games. They aren't supposed to be main games in the first place.
When I found those
Boogie literally shared the Gacha Smack edit of him of I installed other Wuthering. Oh yeah, I saw that. It was a little funny. I'm not gonna lie. They just farm drama from these gachas nowadays. I mean, it's free money. I don't blame them, man. Like, you need to understand that drama videos, especially for these big content creators, will almost always outperform any other video they make. Like, pretty consistently. People eat up drama, man. But it's like a very... It's a very bad thing to like consistently get into, in my opinion. Because I think at some point you kind of lose yourself. Because you're just trying to constantly make content of you being morally superior to other content creators. Like, that's not sustainable. Like, it probably is like following and viewing wise. But probably a lot more questionable like when it comes to yourself. And how you're able to like look at yourself from the inside. Because, like, it's very easy to gain an ego. How do you tag someone in chat? I think you have to use @. On mobile, me personally, @ don't even work. So I just copy the name most of the time. Like, there's been a few times where I feel like for people who don't know, a little bit at the beginning of my channel, it for sure used to be a little more drama related. And I took a break from content creation. One, because I obviously had real life shit to do. But making drama content is genuinely like, one, very draining and tiring. And two, you don't even realize it, but you start to get like an ego. Like very easily. So I started noticing it when I looked back at my videos, and I took a break from making any drama content because it's dangerous. It's like a fucking drug, man. Yeah, that too. Like, I'm not even monetized and it felt like a drug to me. Imagine these content creators who are fully monetized getting like 100K views on a pretty meaningless drama video, and like that rakes in like a lot of money compared to their normal videos. Like, that's gotta feel fucking good. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, that's gotta feel good for them. I can't even blame them. I think that's all companion quest done. Currently at 72 pity. Ooh. I wish you luck on those polls, man. I think you should be able to get her, no? Yeah. Because the hard pity in this game is 10 lower than HSR, I think. So yeah, you're pretty close. You might get her in your next poll. You see the Maggie drama? No, I haven't. I'll never be able to forget the regretting pulling Sparkle video because of the comments. Oh, yeah. Man. Every Sparkle video I made has gotten so much hate, man. Especially the OG ones. Because this was earlier, like, we were still in Penacony / the beginning of, like, Zhengzhou Lofu. With, like, Yun Li and all that. And, bro, people used to be shitting on me like, oh, Sparkle, she'll be meta in the future. She'll get, like, this quantum DPS that's skill point hungry, making her super good. Like, it's so funny. Like, I swear, man, the fact that Sunday released in 2.7, I had a fucking heyday with Sunday. I had a heyday. Like, everybody was telling me I was wrong. Everybody was saying, you know, Sparkle will be meta in the future. I'll come back to this, just to get completely shit on at E6S1 by an E0S1 Sunday. Dice bullets. Probably. Doesn't she, like, show her feet in the trailer or some shit? You don't use guides to 100%? Oh no, I usually do, but when I'm streaming, it's like a lot harder for me to pay attention to the game, think, and read chat all at the same time. So what happens is, like, my brain kind of goes on auto when I'm playing the game. And this is what I do in HSR a lot. Like, people think I do this on purpose. It's just natural. Like, I kind of just autoplay in my brain because I'm too focused on what chat's saying. Oh wait, I forgot you can fly here. Yeah, crowing, that might be cooked. That might be cooked. Why do I feel like this is a fake chest? Oh, that's why. Yeah, she was just bait for Dill, to be honest. It was like, pull Sparkle, make Dill the strongest team, you know, the strongest DPS in the game now. And then you get Acheron, like, right after. Nah, I'm saying bullets. I'm fucking saying. Diggy Duggy. I never realized this Echo's name before. Oh, that's another fake chest. Oh, so most of them are up here. When your SIG is less recommended than DDD? I mean, to be fair, Tribby's in the exact same situation. Tribby is in the same situation. Two of the Quantum Harmonies just prefer DDD over the signature. You know Honkai Star Rail regrets making DDD. They did not know it would be that strong. Variation be like? Yup. That and a String Master.
Found ya. Well, please don't disappoint me.
She was so cool, man. I hate HSR. They don't make you attached to older units. Just forget about them and pull the new ones. Oh, 100% I hate that about HSR. I completely agree on that front. Like, the fact that Sparkle wasn't even, like, really ever meta. Like, literally the only two teams that really used her were temporarily hyper carry because there were no other hyper carry action advancers except Bronya. But Bronya was terribly not skill point positive. So you'd always use Sparkle even if you had to sacrifice the action advance. But, man, Sunday... Oh my god, I don't think anyone saw Sunday coming. Yeah, Sparkle's character trailer was so fucking good. Like, that's what made me want to pull her. I didn't really care for her ult too much in the story, but man, that was an amazing fucking trailer. Where's this fucking chest? Yeah, low Polly. Tower? I already checked the tower. I swear it wasn't there. I think I got all the chests at this tower. Yeah, there isn't anything else. Unless I'm blind, of course. I could be blind. Ow. Tower spam T. Where's the chest people are talking about? It should be next to where it shows in the map. Oh no, that's not, I don't think that's how it works. This is just a treasure spot. This isn't like actually marking a chest. This is just marking a general area of chests. So I got 3 of them and I'm missing 1 and then that disappears. Use your loot tracker? Oh, yeah, I forgot I had... Oh. Cannot be used in battle. Are you serious? Can't be used in current state. You have not obtained the use permit. Oh. Well, I don't think I can use that just yet, unfortunately. Maybe this will give me the thingy, or... Is that the thingy? Yep, I got it. Okay, we're good. Perfect, perfect. Got it at the best time possible. It was here, right? Appreciate you all being here, by the way. I will end the stream probably after this. Shorter stream than usual, but it's because I'm just tired. I did way too much Wuwa yesterday. It was like a 5-6 hour stream.
All my prey.
Huh? You're telling me there isn't a chest here, but it's all the way over here.
Well, please don't disappoint me.
Honestly, you always, I'm guessing, sound tired. I can't talk for long periods of time. And yeah, I am usually like always tired, to be honest. I think I have anemia, so that makes me more tired than usual. But it's also because talking always takes a lot of energy from me. Cypher Nurse really took their toll. I mean, I think V3 is actually tomorrow. I do think V3 is tomorrow for Cypher and Hyacine. So, we'll see how that goes, you know what I'm saying? We'll see how it goes. Go back. What, over here?
Wind against my vines.
Oh, thank you.
Yearning for.
Look shiny? Yeah, I found the shiny, guys. I found the shiny. But yeah, that's also why I can't stream that long. Like, I don't know how some of these streamers do it. Like, specifically Mr. Pokey. This guy streamed like 12 hours yesterday and streamed like 10 or 11 today. I could never even dream of streaming that long, bro. Like, already 2 hours in, my eyes are already like getting tired and my throat hurts from talking. I don't think I was really meant to be a streamer. V2 usually has only wording changes. They went out of their way to make changes on Cypher. Yeah, that's the crazy part. And, like, she didn't need nerfs. Like, she already needed buffs, even in her better V1 version, which is, like, insane. Like, I've said it before, but imagine, like, V1 Anoxa, who was already, like, incredibly mid, getting nerfed again in V2. Like, people are, like, outraged about Anoxa getting buffed and then slightly nerfed. But what Cypher got was 100 times worse than what Anoxa got. Well, that's true. Yeah, that is true. Alright, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I will be ending the stream here. I'm just tired, man. I love you all. I am 100% not checking the comments on my video because that shit is probably cooked. And peace. Wish you luck on all your pulls.